Welcome to Ellis, Mowers, and More. We've got a super clean giveaway that we're going to do in this video. I'll tell you some of the details of that here in just a second. Super Clean's a great partner with me on the channel here. You'll get one of these regular spray original Super Clean and the aerosol can Super Clean here as a gift. If you win the giveaway, I'll give you the details here in just a second. But this time of year is fall. I don't have a snowblower season in North Carolina, so I don't really have to worry about getting geared up for the winter or anything like that. I get to gear up for next spring and then also tackle some other projects along the line here that may have kind of built up over the course of the summer and chipping away at them. This is, I like to say, is my favorite time of year for small engine repair because nothing is nearly as pressing as it was back in June and July. Currently, I'll show you what we've got going on because I haven't done a vlog video in a while, and so I figured this is a good time to show you now that things are a little bit more relaxed. I got a little bit more time on my hands and a little bit more flexibility to get some things done, which I'll show you that here in a second. We'll go ahead and get started, and I'll tell you how you can win some Super Clean here next. So at the very end of this video, we'll clean this mower and as well as another mower with Super Clean. This video is going to go live on the 23rd. Voting, or the sweepstakes will start then. We're going to last for a week until November 30th, so the following Sunday. I will draw the winner the following Monday, December 1st. I believe I have those dates correct. But you'll have 1 week from when this video launches in order to win. Now, how do you win? Basically, just comment down below in this video of what your favorite make of lawnmower is. Alright? It can be something simple as Troy built, or it could be something very, very specific like Alice Chalmers or whatever you want to say. Just put that down there. All the entrants, I'll put in a wheel, do a shorts, and we'll announce the winner the Monday after a week from this video launching. Alright? This is what you'll win again. Super Clean, the original spray, and then their aerosol can. I love their aerosol can. It works really, really well. So, we're going to get started. This is the next video you'll see on the channel. We did an engine swap on this Troy-built mower here. This is a Troy-built XP. The engine blew out the back, and probably from lack of oil. And we threw an engine on it, put it all back together. I'm about to wash it, which we'll do at the end of this video after I blow it off. I've tested everything out, and it's ready to rock and roll. So that's the next video that you'll see, me doing an engine swap on this Troy-built horse hydrostatic. Let's keep on going down the line. You see a couple of golf carts down here. Haven't had a ton of golf carts recently. I maybe done 4 or 5, but I got 2 in here at the same time. This is a John Deere Z445. I made an expensive mistake and bought the wrong belt for it online, so I'm out about $55, but eventually I'll buy or get that all sorted out. I did not do a video on this one. I probably should have, but the repairs were pretty easy. It just needed a deck belt, and the main issue was, believe it or not, if you have a charging issue on one of these, they have like a little fuse panel box on these machines, and this middle fuse, which is what is this? The alternator fuse, F2 is that one right there. Actually had corroded, the terminals had corroded on it. So I got that back, I tried a voltage regulator first, it didn't work. But that fuse was really the only thing that was wrong with it. And then once I order the correct deck belt, this mower is going to be gone. A little ATF in the left tires here should get the dry rot cracks fixed pretty well also. That's a customer mower. Like I said, it'll be sent out probably Monday is when that correct belt is coming in. I think I got it maybe for a 445 or not a Z445, but I didn't do my due diligence and research. This mower you have seen for a while now in the background, and is the one that I just finished up in the last video. This is a Husqvarna MZT52. It needed an engine on it. Had over 2,000 hours on the clock. I don't know if that was because a switch got accidentally left on at some point or something along those lines. This thing right here was a complete basket case, kind of still is, but it's functioning. It runs, drives, and cuts. And I'm going to do a couple of final tests here before we call it good and call the person, because I've had this thing since about, I want to say I've had this thing since about the first week in May. And I had a Craftsman 54-inch lawn tractor that had the 12-volt coils. I did the whole 12-volt coil swap and everything on it, and lost all half of the footage on it. So that was fun, but can't win them all. Starter solenoid. We've still got a reservoir tank cracked for the hydros, although everything's working like it's supposed to. It's like, you know, how far do you go? Because if I go much further, then there's, I mean, he's probably going to be losing money on it, you know, because after, you know, me supplying the engine and putting that in, and I had a 1.25 to 1 inch shaft swap I had to do for the drive pulley and the PTO clutch, which came off of this Husqvarna here that had a cracked frame. So got a lot of parts in it and all that good stuff, but we'll get this thing out of here, and hopefully my man will be happy with it. It's, like I said, definitely doing a lot better than when it came in. So this Duramax generator just needed a carb clean, waiting on the customer to pick up. And then, I don't know if I've shown you all this tiller yet. Old 5-horse Briggs tiller will run on starting fluid, but will not pull gas up the carb. Hopefully I can get that resolved and working. Both of these carts here are electric. This Easy Go has nothing wrong with it. The guy bought it, and he's going to use this at the beach. He bought this thing for $3,000, so it comes with the tarp, weather covers, and all that stuff on it, so he did pretty good. He just wants to get this thing nice and right and ready to go for cruising at the beach. He also wants to get it road legal, so he wants me to put lights and signals and things along those lines on it, which is a first for me, but I'm sure there's a kit out there, and we're going to put a kit on it. So other things we're going to have to do, I think we got to do a little bit of an alignment here. I'm probably going to do most bushings, especially in the rear. I'm just going to give it a really, really good inspection. We're going to put 3 tires on it, because that one's really dry rotted and looks like it's been ran low for a while, and the 2 front ones are dry rotted. The right rear has been replaced. There's a remnant of an old light kit that was on it. Here's the charger. The horn doesn't work, so we got a few things to do to it, but I'm going to make this thing, like I said, road legal for him so that he can cruise around at the beach with it. This next golf cart is a club car, but they put, it looks like an Easy Go. They not frame swap, but they put the drivetrain of, I guess, an Easy Go cart into this club car, but apparently it was like a direct swap or something. I don't know. Something with it. But it is dead. I don't know what's going on with it. I charged the batteries up. I need to look at the batteries to make sure that they are holding a charge. If not, I may have to try and divvy up something to figure out if anything's working correctly, because he did say he plugged it in, and it's like the charger almost welded itself to the plug or something one time. But I charged it successfully overnight a few nights ago, but it's still like we've got a switch over here, and I don't know if the switch is good or bad, but it's just not doing anything. So I don't know if one of the micro switches is bad in it or something. So we've got a little bit to figure out here, but hopefully I can get it resolved. This one's a little bit of a wild card, but he said there's no rush. He just needed it out of his way and to take my time on it. So that's good. 3 mowers that are up here, and we'll walk up here, that are still waiting to be picked up. Lo and behold. we've got the Husqvarna that I was asked many times if it was ready, if it was ready, if it was ready. And then once I've got it ready, here we are 3 weeks, a month later, and it's still sitting here. So, not very pleased about that. But tried to crank it yesterday, it wouldn't crank up, so I got to make sure that it starts and runs, because I'm sure as soon as I don't do anything to it, he'll come tomorrow and pick it up, and it ain't going to work, and then I'm stuck with it again for a little while. But anyway, so it's just wanted to share that. That's a heck of a mower, though. This Yard Machines, I had to do a carb clean too, blade sharpen service, charge the battery, a couple other things to it. Nothing crazy, nothing video worthy or anything like that, so I just knocked that one out. And then this Troy-Bilt Pony 42X actually is one that I sold earlier this year. It came back for repairs. Needed to put a carb on it. Needed to put what did I have to put on it? I had to put another deck belt on it because something's out of adjustment, and I had to put one that was a 1/2 inch shorter in order for it to work like it was supposed to. That one was supposed to be picked up this weekend, but I was gone, and I think he only has weekends available. So, but yeah, so we've got an aerator here that I had to put a different spring on because it wasn't engaging very well. This is probably one of my best customers that I have. I've been working with him for many years. He's the one that sometimes brings golf carts and stuff too. M210 Craftsman, I don't know if I'm going to release a video on this, but we'll see. Came in, actually the Toro Time Master y'all saw here, and the Craftsman ended up both being trade-ins for when I sold a Troy-Bilt. It was either a Pony or a Bronco, I can't remember. Made really well on this trade, because this will sell for at least $500. This will sell for at least $100, maybe $120, hopefully $120 or so. And I took off $100 for both mowers, so lot of straight profit here, which is good. I did get a lot of free items, which I'll show you here in just a second. The riding mowers is a part of it. But as the push mowers that are a part of it were all of these. They all have various issues. I think they were just trash fines or something along those lines that just need some TLC. I don't think any of them are blown up or anything like that, so that is good. I don't know. I basically just parked them here because I didn't have anywhere else to park anything else, because it is very full around here right now. 48-inch mower deck, just waiting for a rotted out 48-inch John Deere L series. This mower deck might be adapted to one that I will show you here in just a second, or that John Deere that y'all saw a few weeks ago, because it's still sitting here. But riding mower wise, so this one was a freebie. I had a whole trailer full of free mowers that somebody gave me right before I took a vacation at the end of October. Husqvarna YTH 2042. I was told the transmission was bad, but that it does run. So there's a lot of oil leakage and stuff on it. A lot, apparently. Probably right here, the oil fill plug. So we might throw some oil in it and see if this runs. Bad transmission. I mean, I could take the transmission out of this one and put it in that one. So that would actually work out really well if that was the case. And then I can send this one on to Parts Land after I pull the deck off, because that's about the only thing left good on it. First one of these I've ever had is one of these Yardman Yard Bug riders in the same lot that I got the Husqvarna here from. Little 30-inch Yard Bug. The wife likes this one. We may try and get this one running in the off season. We'll get the zero turn in a second. And then the Bolins, 15 horsepower, 38-inch cut, just bare bones, bargain, early 2000s Bolins mower here. All three of these riders were given to me, so this was nice. This one looks like it just got parked for whatever reason, so may just need to be resurrected with some carb work and things along those lines. So we'll see what happens there. This zero turn, I'm trying to remember, I have not shared a video, but this lady had a Skag zero turn, and she had belt issues with it or something. That thing looked like it had been sitting outside, and there was a bunch of rust on the pulleys and stuff. And so I tried some belt solutions. I think I found one that worked, but she lives like 45 minutes away from here, and it was a little bit of a ride to get there. But she wanted to see if I could just get this out of the way for now and get it running at some point. But it's dead on arrival. It won't do anything when you turn the key and stuff like that. So I have a feeling that we're going to be doing a lot of troubleshooting on this one to get it back going again. So definitely a winter project. This cement mixer is on the short list to get back up and running again. I've had this way too long. I've needed to get it going, but with all the bigger stuff that's come around, this one just kind of been left behind. The guy who owns this is in no hurry to get it back because he doesn't have any jobs that he needs it for anytime soon. But I do need to get this going for him. So we'll get around to that. All the rest of the stuff you've already seen here. Like I said, we're going to try and do some cleaning out around here at some point soon. As it seems like as soon as I clean stuff leaves. This right here, we'll see what happens here. I bought this for, didn't want to buy it, but you know, whatever. Bought it for $250. Not running currently. I'm pretty sure it just needs a starter. It looks like somebody used to be in a different engine on it, put an opposed twin Briggs on it, and put electric start on it. And we've got what we've got. If I can get this thing running and driving, it's got the Velcro right here. I feel like I could get about $700 or $800 for it because it is a Snapper Pro with the hydro transaxles on it, or transmissions. So that is a huge plus over the gear drives. Have to do a little bit of lubing and stuff like that, but we'll see what happens with this. I'm hoping to get it in the garage in the next couple of weeks or so. So all of this is the same. There are a couple mower decks that have been added from various things, but yeah. So I don't know, things that have changed. We already had the carport up the last time I updated y'all. Everything in the tent's basically the same. So if you can just look at that video last time and see that. I don't know if this was here. This Cub Cadet LT1045. That's where this mower deck came from. Has a cracked block on the side here. I was told that it ran though, so as early or as recent as this season, I believe. So that'll be interesting to see if we can get back going again. This one right here, I picked up for $100 off of a guy that I knew. I've bought a bunch of things from him, like that Black Craftsman 54-inch, the YS one, that basically ran and just needed some minor things. I flipped it in like 2 hours. This right here came from that guy. Looks kind of bad because it's pine straw season now, but I'm actually about to pull this out, and this is the one of these that we're gonna get ready for another engine swap here. I'm probably going to wash it along with the Troy-Bilt. So you'll see that at the end of the video. Engine shot on this. I've got a 21 horsepower single cylinder Briggs that I think I'm going to put on this, that I have in the black tent right there. So let's see what else we've got here. Nothing new over there. Got a couple of parts mowers in the very back here that I've got to take care of at some point, just to clean out a little bit. And then here's the other Cub Cadet that came with the LT1045. This is an Onan. I may have shared this with y'all. I'm not quite sure, but it does not have any spark, and apparently these are notorious for that. So it'll be interesting to see if we can get this back sparking again and get running again. But I had to relocate a few push mowers back here. We'll see. I got to sort through all of this, so whenever I can get a lot of this big stuff out of here that's customer related, we'll get it out of here and see what we can do. This has kind of gotten a little bit more sparse back here. The only difference, let's see, this one right here, it goes forward no matter what gear you put it in, so I guess some shift forks or something are bad in the transmission, but it does have a running engine, so I'm either going to trans swap it or pull the engine out of it, see what we need to do. This Troy-Bilt Pony needs an engine. this walk behind may just need a flywheel key. I'm not quite sure. I haven't got it in the shed or in the garage yet to see. And then here's the LA 145 that has some areas on the mower deck. And that's probably the only reason why this is still here. I had it listed for $600, dropped it to $550. If it doesn't sell and I get some time on my hands, what I'm going to do is take it and probably put that deck on it that I showed y'all a little bit earlier. And then we have a yard machines that the engine's frozen up back there. And then typical, you know, hood land and stuff back here, other mower parts and things along those lines. Got the garage closed today. There's nothing in the garage really, and there's nothing that's really changed in the lean-to except that there's a big mess in there of 2-cycle equipment that I think I just want to get completely rid of at some point in the future. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and line up everything and get all these, get the super clean everything out. We're going to clean this Troy-Bilt, and we're going to clean that red Craftsman up here next. So before we clean up everything with super clean here, I want to show you what it looks like before we clean. Gotta have a before and after, right? So I've got this YT 4000 Craftsman I showed you a little bit earlier. We're going to put an engine in this in a future video. But, so this is what we've got here. Fairly dirty, especially under the engine where it has leaked oil out quite a bit. And we had also oil leak out and grass get all around here, and it caused the engine to go. So a lot of oil and stuff up under here as well, which we'll get taken care of. Go to the other side real quick. Just general dirt and filth and a little bit of oil buildup there on the bottom. And then the Troy-Bilt, decently clean overall, just dirty and dusty from where it sat for a period of time. And we're going to get it nice and clean as well. Like I said, we put an engine in this, so it has a little bit of oil residue from the old engine under there from where it blew out all its stuff. Oil residue here on the bottom. I cleaned everything out of the grass and all that stuff up underneath all these mowers, so hopefully it'll be good. I'm going to get y'all set up, put y'all a little bit of a time lapse, and we'll get these things cleaned up with super clean. Alright guys, we got the machines clean. Give you a nice little walk around of everything here, just to show you everything, and how clean everything came out. Super Clean always does a good job. Some of the cleanest mowers I have are the ones I clean with Super Clean. So this thing looks awesome though, how nice it came out. And Be a very nice mower for somebody. I think I'll pull about $800 on this one. Somewhere between 7 and 8. I'll probably list it for 8 because it's a really nice mower for what it is. But yeah, we'll see. That one turned out really nice. This one was a little bit dirtier, and we got a lot of that taken care of as well in terms of the dirt and grime and stuff, so that whenever I do an engine swap on this, it will be a good one and will work well. So got all that dirt and oil and stuff up underneath here, underneath the hood and all that good stuff, so that all I got to do is change everything out and we'll be good with these. So appreciate Super Clean for sponsoring another giveaway, and I appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this video, and we'll wrap all of this up next. So there we are, guys, just an update on everything going on around here. A lot of stuff just waiting to get picked up, but we also have a lot of stuff that we're going to be working on. A few big projects and for customers, and then we have a lot of restorations and some engine swaps and stuff. My goal is to have about a dozen riding mowers ready for the spring come March. We're in November, and I am on, if we count that John Deere in the back, this is number 2, and this will most likely be number 3. So we are closing in on a quarter of the way there, especially once January hits, when I don't really have any other work doing for anybody else. If it's like last year, it ended about the second week in December. I'll have a lot of time on my hands to be able to just clean up some stuff around here, but also get some stuff in and just get everything ready to roll so that I have a lot to sell come the spring. Again, if you want to enter the Super Clean giveaway, the giveaway starts as soon as this video is launched. Comment down below what your favorite brand, make, model of lawnmower is, and I will enter you into sweepstakes to win this bottle of Super Clean, as well as that aerosol spray that y'all saw me use in the video as well. Great company. I do appreciate their support. I appreciate your support, and I'll announce that winner about a week from now. You have 1 week to enter, and I'll announce it the following Monday, December 1st. Thank you again very much, and I will catch y'all on the next video.